Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. This is the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the number 3 seed in the playoff, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Handoff here from the shotgun. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
And the wideout goes in motion. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up, a long way to go for a first down. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Throws it to the right. Huck in the open. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
Looking downfield, it's Williams. The short completion to the tight end. And Williams out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy's off to a great start in this big playoff game.
Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. And they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And it's incomplete. A very quick throw. On the opening drive, they face third down. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This could create some problems for a defense. Gonna run it. It's Lyle. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Here's the second down play. It's a toss play to the right. He goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? To the air, it's Anderson, bringing pressure. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And they'll down this right at midfield. And the USC offense is back out on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? And the single back takes the handoff. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Pulls it in. It's Fowler. They bring him down quickly. A short pitching catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
The Trojans will come to the line looking to convert on fourth down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Trying for a fourth down completion. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on fourth down.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on fourth down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
And the Miami offense is back on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. They picked up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
And set. Here's second down. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. The Hurricanes will come to the line to run the hurry up. Third and short, they hand the ball off. Defense stuffs him right there. No gain. Fourth down coming up.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
The Canes will come to the line here, looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the first down? They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26. And the Canes getting set on first and 10.
What a job by this quarterback here on fourth down. Had to survey the defense, eventually just goes to the check down for the running back, moves the chains, and keeps this drive going.
They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Tight end makes the grab. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back. Second down and goal. Hand off inside, looking for the touchdown. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. He moves the ball to the 1. Third down and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Touchdown, Hurricanes, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
A little bit surprised here, Chris. I thought they might put the ball in the air here on third and goal, but instead they run the football, keep it on the ground, and they get the touchdown.
BAT is good. They jump in front 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
USC 0.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back, it's Williams. Pass tipped to the line of scrimmage. It's a great play by the defense.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
They'll run it with the draw play. Going absolutely nowhere with a loss of the play. Well, they run it right into a blitz. And that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right. He shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
The quarterback making some changes at the line. And he'll drop back here on third down. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
This is just a great job of understanding situational awareness by this quarterback. Nobody's open downfield, so instead he decides to buy a little bit of time by scrambling, gets out of the pocket, and he gets to the sticks and just gets the first down.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Grab down the middle. It's Fowler. Brought down, but not before he picks up the first down. Nice game. Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Caught over the middle. It's Cruz. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
To throw, it's Williams. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
That sack sets up a second down and long. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. That's caught. It's Jordan. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
They stop him behind the line. That's going to set up fourth down and short.
Man, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking to scramble. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short game.
This is a great job here. Looks downfield, nobody open, takes off and tries to use his legs to go for it. It gets to the sidelines, gets out of bounds, avoids the hit, and most importantly, he got that first down.
Receiver in motion now. Back to throw. It's Williams. Looking for his big tight end. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
Quarterback tried to connect here on the end route, but I'll tell you, the defender does a great job of reading the route and knocking the ball away.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
The offense was moving well, but two incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. The pocket breaking down. The pass rush gets home.
Well, that's their second sack already in this game right now. And this offensive coordinator, he's going to have to come up with some changes in pass pro. Keep a tight end in, roll the quarterback out, anything they can do to help him out. Otherwise, this poor guy's going to spend his entire playoff experience on his back.
The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Now, I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Return starts from inside the 5. And he's got some space here. Turns on the speed. Can they catch him? They can't catch him. Touchdown. That is an unforgettable moment for that kick return. A touchdown in a playoff game.
Great blocking to set this return up, and of course you can see his natural instincts as a runner. Once he got through that initial surge from the coverage unit, nobody's going to stop him from scoring.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
14, USC 3.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. They've had to settle for field goals. That won't work anymore. They got to find the end zone this time. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. As the first down is still going. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
That's a first down for USC's offense. Nice job up front and an outstanding run here by this running back. What great tradition that USC has of running the football and having great backs. And it's beautiful to see another good one here today.
Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. The Trojans will come to the line to crank up the tempo. To throw, it's Williams. Quick throw, testing the middle. He's got it with room to run. Now here he goes. Crosses the 10. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, USC.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Extra point is good. They draw within 4 at 14-10. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Carr. He stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Toss play to the running back going left. The defense swarms. He's going backwards. He'll lose 4 yards on the play.
Chris, great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. The defensive speed, ability to diagnose the play, blows it up.
Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Here's the snap, looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football, but throwing into double coverage, that's a no-no and a great way to throw picks.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
The Canes will line up to kick it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And the returner will be brought down. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin from their 47. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Now you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
They'll hand it off. They get him down, but that's a solid gain. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. It's 3rd down for the offense. Scanning the field, it's Williams. Makes the catch. It's Jordan. They make the stop, but good enough for a 1st down at the 29.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
They'll give it to the running back. Football comes out. Offense recovers the fumble and keeps going.
Oh, the deep.
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And the tight end grabs it over the middle. Finally stopped at the Great catch and run. Timeout has called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. First and goal. Great chance to take the lead before halftime. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fix. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Cal. They're set now to try the PAT. The extra point makes it a 17-14 lead. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Bringing it out, it's Carr. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. To the air, it's Anderson. Looking for the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. That's nice execution to pick up the first down. A little curl route, Kirk, against the zone.
Yeah, when you play zone coverage like this, it's very difficult to defend this route if the quarterback does a nice job of reading the coverage. I thought he used his eyes there to be able to move the defense where he wanted them, created an opening in that defense, and then he made a great throw for that first down.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Makes a quick grab. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking deep downfield to the left. He's got it out of the 25. He make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Trojans will kick this away to start the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Carr. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. The ground game ineffective in the first half. Let's see if they stay patient or look to open up with the pass game. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Now it's second down here. Runner takes the toss, runs to his left. Picks up the first, looking for more. Bursts into space. Past the 20. Touchdown, Canes. And they jump on top here in the second half.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and we'll start at the 25. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. Keeping it on the ground here. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Chris, you know me. I love to see defensive backs, and especially corners, that are willing to come up and get physical against the run game. What a job of making that play in space. No gain because of the play of that corner.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. That's caught. It's Lawson. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
This is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Back to pass. It's Williams. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. The tight end makes the catch downfield. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. This offense is rolling at the moment. It's 1st down and 10. They're going to run it. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. Grab down the middle, it's Lawson. And they get the conversion there. Set up now 1st down at the 38.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
1st down, they're going to throw the football. Running back grabs it on the screen. The defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Back to throw. It's Williams. Quick throw over the middle. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Not a great return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out a scoring threat. They'll set the offense up at the 31. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
very long, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. That one's picked off. What a play. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
Ball handed off. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. 2nd down play coming up. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to pass. It's Williams. Defense is coming after him. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
A lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it and they get the sack.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. On the move now. Extending the play now. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
Well, the quarterback knew the one thing he can't do here is take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. Now, he didn't pick up the first down, but he gave him a shot. I think he'll get some love from his guys for that effort.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. The Hurricanes looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
Breaks into the clear. Inside the 40. Finally goes out of bounds after gobbling up big yardage on that run. So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense is set up just outside the 30. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Important 2nd down play coming up. Looking to throw. It's Anderson. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. They'll try to run for the first down. He's going to lose ground on the run, and now it brings up 4th down.
How about the defense on this play right here? Chris, they go with a draw play to try to take an advantage of an aggressive defense. It's pin in their ears to get upfield. But instead, it was almost like the defense was expecting the run. They're not surprised at all. They make a great play.
The Hurricanes will look to convert here on 4th down. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Flips it to the running back, but he's got work to do. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And that catch is hauled in. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front, sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the 3rd quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets where we have a chance. They've had the break to talk about it. Now we begin the quarter with the offense set up 2nd and goal. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And he can't hold on, right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
Great job by the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. There's the handoff. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Well, they come up short of the goal line, but you still got to consider going for it here. You could try to punch it in, try to be physical from the 2. But I'm sure they got a handful of 2-point conversion plays that they could use here to dial it up. Let's see what they decide to go for.
He muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami.
What a call here. 4th and goal, and they keep it on the ground for 6. That sends a big message to this defense. The offense felt they could win up front, and the run here confirms it for 6.
Extra point is up and good, so the lead now is 11 here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the USC offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Looking downfield, it's Williams. Caught over the middle, it's Cruz. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. This possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
2nd down after that previous play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Moves out of the pocket. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And the Miami offense is back on the field. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. They make the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This offense in good scoring position now.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
And that run produces a decent gain. The Canes come up to the line in the hurry-up.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
They've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
And the Canes looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Canes. This offense is still clicking. That's another touchdown for this running back. They can't stop him. Dream performance in this playoff game.
Yeah, this is going to be a performance we're going to be talking about for a long time. I just love watching because he's doing it in so many different ways. We've seen speed. We've seen his physicality. He's breaking tackles. Boy, just an absolute dream scenario, as you said.
35, USC 17.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. The pass rush closing in. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Looking to pass. It's Williams. Grab down the middle. It's Jordan. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid game.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Fowler. They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be 1st down.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the 1st half. They go right back to him again. We can see the 2nd half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. After the incompletion on 1st down, we're going to throw it again. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Well, this defensive coordinator has been all over it, mixing up the looks, doing a good job of getting pressure on this quarterback there. Almost a sack. They hit him right as he's releasing the ball. Almost coming up with another turnover. Just a dominating day for this defense.
Looking to throw yet again. He'll throw it now. With the catch, it's Jordan. Clutch conversion on 3rd there. Sets him up 1st down from the 31.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that 1st down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the 2nd half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Looking to set up a screen pass here. They bring him down to the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a 1st down.
Well, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards in the 1st down. I think in the process, Chris, they sent a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Defense picks it up, still moving. They get him down, but the recovery and the return could be a game-changing moment.
Just a great job by this defense to knock that ball loose and get a critical turnover here. Late in the game, working with the lead, you get the ball back to your offense, and now a chance to secure victory.
What an opportunity here for quick points. 1st and goal from the 3. They'll try to run this one in. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Backed up to the 5-yard line now for 2nd and goal. Dropping back, it's Anderson. It's a quick grab. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4. The Canes come to the line in the hurry-up. Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Canes. They continue to roll up the score.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
17.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. Any hopes of staying alive in the playoff depend on making a play, scoring, and scoring quickly here. It's desperation time. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
How about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Dropping back, it's Williams. Looking for a late deep shot. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And he's hit just before the throw. Pass ball is incomplete, but there's a flag. Will it keep the drive alive? The officials make the easy call. Quarterback was well past line of scrimmage before throwing the ball. And the Trojans will have to kick it away. And here's the return now from midfield. Coverage team brings down the returner. First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. He's bringing it back. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
That's the last thing that you could afford to do. Working with the lead in the fourth quarter, I thought it'd be easy throws, high percentage throws, run the football, keep that clock moving. Now you've given your opponent a chance to get back into this game.
And now the first play of this drive, they'll begin at the 36. Running out of time in the pocket. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Well, this defense has played well with a letdown there. A little too comfortable with this big lead at the moment, maybe.
Yeah, and what I love to see is this offense has not given up. This game has not gone the way they had hoped, but here they are taking a few swings late in this game. This one ends up working out. And
who's in the clear? Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a first and goal.
Hey, this offense isn't giving up. Yeah, we're in the fourth quarter. You're down big. But who knows? Make a big play. Try to get in the end zone. Maybe get an onside kick.
To throw, it's Williams. He makes the grab. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Trying to power toward the goal line. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about third down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here. Whether they run it or throw it, you get a stop here, and maybe you hold them to 3 points.
Looking to the end zone. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
Down big in the fourth quarter, might as well go for it here. They'll change the pre-snap look now. And here's the handoff. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans.
I think they completely caught this defense off guard. Fourth down and goal, I think everybody thinks the quarterback's going to have the ability to run or throw, but instead they run the football in here, and they somehow get this touchdown.
Automatic on the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
USC
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. He'll test the right side here. He breaks free. He's got the first and still going. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given the quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want, whenever we feel like doing.
They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. No pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
Looking deep downfield to the left. Deep shot caught inside the 15. And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game. So 3 plays in, this offense has set up a first and goal. Very efficient so far. Dropping back, it's Anderson. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. So they make the tackle what will be the final play of the game as the clock hits 0-0. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and...